Hey baller, it's a me, a Squiggles. We are going to continue with our theme of watching some cats and seeing how they play with Yarn and Terran in this game. We've done a couple of Zerg versus Protosses with cats, and I thought, we should switch it up and do some other matchups. So we're going to be doing some Terrans the next couple of games, and then we'll do some Zergs after that, so we get a good little spattering of the different styles that cats needs to employ against the different races. So FnaticRain, quite a good player. I figured why not use him as the first Terran because he's really, really good. So going to be doing him. I think we have Major coming up. So stay tuned for that coming up just a little bit. I'll try to get both of these games up actually before Thanksgiving, which today's Wednesday when I record this. So I have two games coming up in 2 days, which is the way it should be anyway. I apologize for being a little bit less than faithful with getting games up consistently, but hopefully I will be able to do that more in the future. So I fast forwarded this just a little bit, and by fast forward I mean I let it play for about a minute and a half before I started, just so we could get over some of the initial growing pains. It looks like Cat's opting for a 15 hatch followed by the spawning pool. No gas just yet. Hey, look, gas. Rain, meanwhile, is going for, it looks like a slightly delayed early expand because he has his barracks and he actually got the gas really late, but he got it before his orbital. But I mean, he has enough money right now, so I'm expecting him to get an orbital at any time. Hey, look, there's an SCV getting selected. Hey, look, there's a command center. Ta-da! And there's the fast expand. So close air positions on Metalopolis. Of course, this map rather has been played to death. Oh, look, little cafe, nice. I'll grab a coffee. But that just means that people are going to have a great understanding of the map and the map architecture and everything they can do to take advantage of it. We see already that CoLCatZ is positioning overlords. Looks like he's going to be scouting with this one, but I wouldn't be surprised at all to see a line of overlords from here all the way down through here just to make sure he knows of any drops that Rain could do. And of course, mutas could be very popular on this map. I mean, are very popular on this map, especially in these spawn positions because of the ease of attack pathing right here. Of course, Banshees could be on the way. It looks like no, just looking at the production tab, it looks like it's going to be reactored Hellions. At least that's what I would assume, given that we have a factory and a reactor. So FnaticRain has walled off the top of his ramp, not opting for a bunker, just getting some supply depots. Doesn't feel like he's going to be under that much pressure, and he can hold it with just a couple of Marines outside of a bunker right here. So just going to use that money for the supply instead. And whoa, a very, very quick third expansion. We're talking this his third command center going down at about, well, I don't know, it's about 5 minutes and 20 seconds into the game. So Rain is actually expanding way faster than CoLCatZ. And that's supposed to be the Zerg's role. The Zerg is supposed to expand, so somebody should tell CoLCatZ that Rain is being abusive. And I think that oh, there we go. Yep, so CoLCatZ is going to spot it, and he knows the command center is going down, but he doesn't actually know this command center is here. And the positioning would suggest that maybe Rain wanted to get it a little bit closer, and he's trying to hide it. So I don't know if CoLCatZ is actually going to figure out that that's a third command center, but that doesn't really matter right now because right now this queen who's stuck off creep, oh, poor queen, is just getting flamed a little bit like she's on the internet forums. Oh, man, and she's just getting absolutely toasted. But it looks like one Hellion could go down. It does. Rain with a little bit of miscontrol there, but it did get quite a bit of damage done to the queen. It's going to make that queen a sad panda indeed. There are some Zerglings, and they're going to try to go for a little bit of a surround. It looks like, maybe not. Nope. Saw that there were 3 Hellions and decided, yeah, maybe that's not the best idea. So, I mean, Speedlings are pretty good against Hellions if you can get in there and get the surround, but you need more than 5 against 3 Hellions. So, going to be backing off. That's probably a good idea. And these Hellions not doing the best job of stopping these creep tumors. It looks like CoLCatZ is being extremely aggressive with these creep tumors spreading, and that's usually the main thing we see nowadays with the Hellions is they try their level best to deny this creep because CoLCatZ, oh, this is like map control. It's a visual representation of Zerg map control when you see these creep tumors and this creep just blobbing all over the map. Now CoLCatZ taking his third hatch, of course not knowing again that Rain has 3 command centers already done. He may scout it, and if he scouts this again and it's in that position, then, oh, never mind. Looks like Rain's just going to go ahead and expand. Here comes some Lings, going to run up here, and oh no, a couple Marines getting, you know, separated from their group, going to be picked off pretty much for free. But now we have a couple Hellions, some tanks with siege mode done, and Marines that are just on the way. Looks like CoLCatZ, who's getting a Spire now as he takes his third, is just droning behind it. There was up to 11 drones coming at one point. So he is going to be content to just harass with this small group of units. Going to the unit tab, it looks like you can see 53 drones to 38 SCVs and not a lot of units coming out for CoLCatZ. So he's content, like I said, to just delay and harass and be annoying with a few Zerglings, but really all he's doing is just trying to keep Rain honest and keep Rain from making a push. You can see that CoLCatZ is doing a great job with these creep tumors, getting well up into the middle of the map. His third could be connected at some point. Looks like he more wants to just goop the center, going for that gold maybe, or going for a round maybe to the 4th, trying to get creep there. But there we go, another creep tumor spreading forward, and nothing there for Rain to stop it. So CoLCatZ has got to be feeling pretty good about that creep spread. And here's these overlords I was talking about, that CoLCatZ just doing it's all the little things. And you always hear people say this, but it's really true. It's all the little things that really separate the good players from the great players, and Rain is just doing everything right now. As far, I mean, he was played super abusive getting that third orbital super fast, so he's going to be on a lot of unit producing structures. You can see a couple more barracks going down, getting the starport already on the reactor, I believe. Nope, never mind. But oh, look at this mutas from CoLCatZ coming in here. Was able to get quite a few mutas. Has +1 flyer attack started instantly. More mutas on the way, and now a baneling nest and 2 evo chambers as he expands and takes his 4th. So CoLCatZ again going from harassing with Zerglings to harassing with mutas, as he continues to just try to damage Rain a little bit, keep Rain honest. Oh, there we go, losing the Mutalist there. That's not the best, and Rain forced to put up turrets everywhere. Oh, and it looks like the actually the siege tank sieging made a wall, and so these SCVs, a lot of which are hurt, could not actually get back to mining. But there they go. So CoLCatZ is just delaying again, and this is what it is. It's Zergling delaying into muta delay, into, you know, and while he's doing all this, he's getting queens at all his bases. He's expanding all over the place. He's creeping up the entire map, and he's just, you know, trying to get map control, keeping FnaticRain honest. I swear that's the last time I'll say that. Honestly, it's the last time I'll say it. Ha! See what I did? More creep tumors coming down now for CoLCatZ, and he's just all over the place. And now it looks like these mutas going to be swinging around and seeing if they can pick off this third. But there is a bunker right here with some more turrets. Looks like this one turret is all that's standing between. Mass repair from the mules and the SCVs. And it looks like, no, this turret is up now too. And wow, losing quite a few mutas and a couple more really, really low health. So CoLCatZ's going to have to back off, and Rain defending quite nicely there. And, oh, no, I forgot to put it on busy. There we go. No more interruptions. Phew. Ah, close one. All right. So, here we are. 116 supply versus 134. Going ahead and taking a look at the units lost tab really quick. It looks like Rain is being more efficient, if just barely. We can check the units tab, too, while nothing is happening. I'm just following around these mutas, taking a look at these Zerglings, too. Looks like Zergling's going to scout/harass, as well as this Hellion going to do the same thing. We can see 72 drones versus 57 SCVs. So only Marines right now, and look at all the different unit types coming out for CoLCatZ. He has mutas, he has banelings, he has lings, he has everything he could possibly want. Getting lots of upgrades now. Looks like +1/+1 carapace and weapons, melee weapons coming out for CoLCatZ, as well as the carapace level 1. So going for both attack and armor for his muta. As you can see, +1 is already done, and these Marines are at +1 armor on the way, and more tanks and more Marines, and that is all that Rain is doing. Just standard Marine tank. Oh, there we go. Looks like some Banelings going to be rolling in here at the 3rd, and Rain, got to be a little bit careful. Oh, Banelings, ah! Getting quite a few things. Oh, no, now Marines getting picked off as well, and nice job by CoLCatZ, getting quite a bit of damage there, forcing the liftoff, getting some good damage done. Taking a look at the units lost, it looks like Rain is still being more efficient, but if you go to the units tab, You can see that these SCV count, the SCV count is just staying low, but Rain is on the counter offensive. He's sieging up on the low ground, and he has this medevac so he can have control of the upper ground vision. How is CoLCatZ going to react? He has a lot of mutas, and he has, it looks like, Zerglings and Banelings, but are they going to attack? Are they going to counter? I can't tell. I want to keep my eyes here. Oh, wow, looks like CoLCatZ is getting severely supply blocked. And, oh, here we go. Okay, so CoLCatZ is going to, wait, what is he doing? He has Lings and Banelings running in this way, and he's going to go for the crunch. Here's the crunch. The siege tanks are sieged up, so they're going to be able to do a lot of damage. The Marines are all clumped up, and they need to run away from these Banelings. Huge Baneling hits going off, and actually not that much Banelings going off. Actually, the siege tanks did a great job, but the mutas are going to be able to clean up everything, I believe. Yep, these Marines are going to run back. But there was some tech sniped off. It looks like the Baneling nest is killed, and it looks like another Evo chamber going down. He already has 2, but he's getting a 3rd one. I think that may have been a Baneling nest that he wanted to get. I'm not entirely sure. It is not my place to question CoLCatZ, although sometimes I do anyway. And look at that, Marines selflessly giving their lives to pick off creep tumors. Just wants to get this creep down, and whoa! FnaticRain has been macroing like a madman. Look at all these reinforcements coming in. You can see he's getting 9 Marines at a time, 2 siege tanks, has +2 infantry weapons, and here comes CoLCatZ with the counterattack now. So FnaticRain's units are kind of caught in a weird spot where they're not in position to defend, and oh no, a couple of siege tanks being caught out of position as well. This bunker is absolutely saving Rain's life right now, but these Zerglings did manage to pick off one of the siege tanks at least, and here we go. Now Rain is desperately trying to get back to his base, but a ton of mutas. This is not, well, it's close to a cloud of mutas is just bouncing back and forth and harassing, and I mean, Rain really wants to link up his armies. Oh geez, free siege tank. Anybody? Free siege tank? It's a fire sale. It's the Black Friday sale. Anybody want? No? Wow, no takers. Okay. Well, that siege tank, very, very lucky to still be alive. But here we go. More attacking from CoLCatZ. He has Zerglings, he has mutas, and a Baneling nest that's on the way, about halfway done. Took him a little bit longer than you'd think to rebuild that Baneling nest, but he is going to get it, and he'll be able to bake a ton of Banelings as soon as it finishes. I mean, you can see he's banking a lot of minerals and gas right now. Here we go. Mutas coming in, sniping off that bunker that's been so pivotal in keeping this, and now going for the missile turrets. 1, 2 missile turrets down. And just in time comes Rain. He did lose quite a few SCVs there, but he did force the army of CoLCatZ to run away. You can see both players are approaching max now. CoLCatZ with about a 20 supply lead, coming in, actually a 30 supply lead now, as we approach the later stages of the game. This game has gone for 19 minutes. Blizzard time so far. Looks like +2 melee attacks just about to finish up for CoLCatZ. And whoa, so many Banelings! That's 24 Banelings, +2 flyer carapace coming in as well. It looks like, ooh, sensor tower going out. Another engineering bay just now. So really, both these guys are content. Actually, CoLCatZ has 3 Evo chambers, and FnaticRain has had the one what is it called? Engineering bay. There we go. For the longest time, you would think he would go for 2. Most people go for 2 pretty early. And here we go. Big drop coming in for Rain, doing a nice job of splitting his forces. And are we going to see a crunch from CoLCatZ again, or is he going to go for a counterattack? Can't quite tell yet. Looks like he's going to go for another crunch. Here we go. Zerglings and Banelings rolling in on the bottom. And these Banelings, wow, actually the siege tank's not doing that much damage. Huge Baneling hits going off, and all these Marines are pretty much going to go down. Mutas are going to roll in and kill everything else off, and CoLCatZ defends quite nicely, but there is a huge drop. These guys, I forgot about them, and they're doing a great job sniping off tech, and they did not get the Baneling nest, but they got a whole bunch of other buildings, and spawning pool going down again, focusing on the spawning pool is dead, and there we go. So he's going to need to rebuild that spawning pool. Did not get the spire, did not get the Baneling nest, but he did get an evolution chamber. Of course, there's 2 more down here, so CoLCatZ isn't that worried about that. And here comes Rain trying to take this gold. You can see that CoLCatZ has expanded again. I didn't say it, but he did, and it's true. And oh, all of these mutas are clumped up, and this Thor so happy getting 3 volleys off. Whoa, lots and lots of look at the health on those mutas. Oh, I feel bad for the mutas. We can take a look at the units lost tab again, and it looks like Rain is just being super, super cost efficient compared to CoLCatZ, but CoLCatZ is just on more bases. That's what it comes down to. Now we have an infestation pit on the way. 21 minutes, almost 22 minutes into the game. Not sure if he wants to get infestors or if he's going to go for some hive tech. You'd think if he was going to get infestors, he would have got them earlier. Oh, look at this. The the Thor trying to pad his kill count by getting some overlords, and nobody really cares about that, but whatever. He's going to do it anyway. Oh, looks like CoLCatZ is with these mutas going to just forego the cliffs, doesn't really care. Going to run over here, and what is he going to find? He's going to find 2 bunkers and some missile turrets, and I don't know if he should really attack into this. He may go in for it a little bit and then decide not to. That's a lot of missile turrets. Here we go. And how many is he going to lose? Looks like no repair going down on the missile turrets. And, oh, a lot of Marines actually leaving the bunkers to try to get some damage and try to repel the airborne invaders. Looks like they will do so. Good job forcing a stem as well. Didn't lose too much, and now got to be a little bit careful. Doesn't want to get sandwiched, but he's not going to because there's just not that many Marines. There's probably as many Marines as there were mutas. That might not be true. Might not be true, but there's a lot of mutas there, so the Marines have to be careful. Now you can see Rain is actually utilizing this thing called a sensor tower, which people don't use enough, and it's really good because it gives you all kinds of not really vision, but it gives you these red dots. You can see troop movements. You can see, you can see that Rain is actually pulling guys back, and he wouldn't really see this before, but he is pulling guys back. Oh, are we going to see Banelings? Yes, we are. Oh, how many Banelings is it going to be? We're up to 17 right now. The Hive just now finishing, and now these Lings are going to be running back, it looks like. So maybe CoLCatZ is actually, oh, I think he's going to go to defend. I was going to say maybe he's doing mind games, running guys through here, making a bunch of Banelings and then running them back. But no, it looks like these Banelings are going to be rolling back too, as Rain is getting in a great position, doing a good job of spreading these siege tanks. Oh, look at the fungal. That fungal is crazy. Oh, so many Marines going down. Oh, my voice has hit a new octave, my voice, but that was crazy. So many Marines. That was, oh. That's the kind of cost efficiency that CoLCatZ needs to get back in this game. You can see that Rain is still being super cost efficient, but I don't know if it matters. We have a greater spire going down now, and CoLCatZ, is he going to hold again? Yes, looks like he will hold easily and go on the counter offensive. Here's Rain with a single siege tank, going to try to hold. Marines stutter stepping back, but have to be careful because there's so many Banelings still, and the siege tank goes down for almost nothing. Marines trying to get split. The siege tank doing lots of damage, and here comes the planetary fortress doing lots of damage as well. These siege tanks absolutely saving the Marines, but so many mutas are left over that they're able to, there we go, sniping off that siege tank, and there goes the sensor tower. At the same time, more Marines getting rallied in, and the mutas are going to have to, are they going to back off? I don't know. They might just go for the kills here, because look at these mutas. They're at 2 carapace, 1 attack right now against the Marines, who are at 3-2. So the upgrade advantage is in the Marines' favor, but not actually by that much, not as much as you would think. These mutas are kind of beefy now because of their upgrades. Looks like +2 fire attack on the way, but this is the real problem. We just now, looking at the units tab, there's nothing to stop Broodlords. 8 Broodlords on the way, and only 2 Vikings in production. Now 10 Broodlords on the way. Oh, man, where are these Broodlords morphing? They've got to be, there they are. Oh, wow, this is so scary, because I don't think that Rain really has anything to deal with this. He is going to do a nice little harassment thing going on now. Oh, got to be careful of the Marines. The siege tanks could actually hurt them. There we go, moving back. Looks like he will kill this hatchery. Yes, hatchery is down. But this is the real danger. So many Broodlords, and we have a few Corruptors just in case the Vikings decide to get in the way. There is only a couple Vikings right now. Ling's doing a nice job of counterattacking over here as well, forcing Rain to split his units up and try to defend multiple locations at once. And oh no, here's this little cliff area that can be so abusive in the late game, and this is the late game, and this is abusing. The Planetary wants to get at least 50 kills. Looks like he's going to be at 46, so epic fail on his part there. LOL. And here comes these Broodlords, and here comes the stem on the Marines. Are they going to be able to get underneath? So many Broodlings just getting inside, and now we have Banelings, we have Zerglings, all kinds of things just running to the defense. Yeah, there is nothing that FnaticRain is going to be able to do, so there is the GG. Absolutely phenomenal play coming out from CoLCatZ. Wow, so that is how you deal with Terran, all you Zerg players out there. You just play like CoLCatZ. It was like Zergling, Muta, Baneling, and then he went for a couple of Infestors into Broodlords. So then it just became Broodlord Baneling. But the thing is, when you keep your mutas alive, you can see he still has some mutas alive. He built quite a few, but if you keep them alive, then you're able to just harass and do a lot of damage. You can overwhelm your missile turrets, and your opponent has to keep on like, I have to, worry about these mutas, and you can tech switch, and they still have to worry about mutas, and so. Like, Vikings aren't really good against mutas, which is why he probably didn't have Vikings. And then here comes this big tech switch into Broodlords, and he just caught with his pants down. Nothing you can do. That is GG. All right. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave comments. We have a whole bunch of people wanting to see a whole bunch of other people play as far as your favorite players. I think we have Destiny, TLO, White Raw. Somebody said Lenok. I just read today. So please continue to let me know who you guys want to see next. And this next week, we will see somebody else. All right. I'm going to go cast the next game. So stay tuned for that. Squiggles out.